Hi, great people. Now, my name is Anthony Njenga. I'm a managing director of TMX and, of course, a BNI director consultant. And today I want to share something that is close to my heart. You know, when we were growing up, my parents were very busy. We were not well off. My mother, so I was born of a single parent, so she was busy at work all the time. And we didn't have that time, even when we were going to school, that she's following us up on what you're doing, whether you're doing your homework. That never happened. So for us, we grew up in a, well, we usually say we grew up in a ghetto, where surviving, you survive, you come home, eat, leave, go out and hang out with the boys, hang out and go to school, come back, whether you do your homework or not. My parents she used to work for city council, so half of the time she was trying to get us bursary so that we can get free fees. So sometimes half of the time we were paid by the city council, so it was a bit tough. But the thing is, one of the things that I started doing when I left fourth form is that I fell in love with reading, and of course I was reading movies, novels, and stuff like that. But one time, one of my brother-in-laws, and he's called Gedongo, he passed away a while ago. He gave me a book. This is a book. It's called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. This book changed my life completely because now I realize that because nothing is impossible. You are what you think. So I fell in love with books, and so I started developing my world based on what I was reading. And even like today, and I've shared before that I'm reading a book on how to change the world. And this is an amazing book, and for me, books are amazing because they teach us a lot of things. I've written a book called Essentials of Relationship Marketing, and there's a book, of course, that we co-authored with the BNI chairman. Is called Ivan Weisner. Is called Who's in Your Room. But the thing I want to talk about is how books have changed the way I think. And that's why I say you don't think like where you come from. You think from the information you get, and now you start growing your mind. So it's important to cultivate the culture of reading. I can buy a book anytime because when I buy that book, it changes my thinking. It shows me how somebody else was thinking, and we had a tough life. It was very tough, and but the vision of where I'm going and where we've come from are totally different worlds, because my world has been formed by the information that has entered my head, not from where I'm coming from and not of the things I do, but the things that have been informed. So I build my life around things that I've learned over the years. And that's the thing. So even when you're growing up, young man, take responsibility of your life. Don't just talk about your mothers. They didn't take you to school, or they didn't do this. Now more than ever before, information is everywhere. You can get information on YouTube. You can get information on Google. You can get information anywhere. People can inspire you. You have a lot of information, so you can't blame anybody. You can even actually study from YouTube and the internet and become very good. So don't blame anybody. Read. Information is power. This is what changes lives. And because immediately I started reading, and I realized the discussion I have, the things I have in my mind, and the things that people who I walk around with are totally different. They're thinking differently. They think about mtaa. I'm thinking about how to come out of mtaa. I'm thinking about how to grow. Even today, I'm not stopped thinking about how I'm going to take my business globally. That's a dream I have, and nobody can tell me it won't happen, because it will happen anyway. Because I know, I've seen people who've done it. Toyota is a good example of what has happened. Toyota is all over the world. So I encourage you, read as much as you can, learn as much as you can, but learn with the intention of using that knowledge for your growth. So I hope that is helpful. Thank you very much. My name is Anthony Njenga. I just want to encourage you, young man, young lady, where you are, take responsibility of your life. Don't blame your father, don't blame your mother, don't say it's where I come from. Just do your thing. Learn as much as you can, get mentorship, and be who God has called you to be. Thank you very much, and God bless you.